This is a planning season for many farmers, and who better to get advice from than someone who sees data from seed to storage. That's Adam Barta from Rio Creek Feed Mill. Good morning.
Good morning there, Melaine. Thanks for having me.
We were joking though. Used to be this is a slower time of year. No such thing anymore, right?
No, it doesn't seem like that. It's just a little different priority list of what needs to be done each and every day. But yeah, it's just a little different type of workload this time of year versus in season.
So as farmers are starting to make those seed orders, I know there's discounts they can lock in at this time of year. What are your initial thoughts for them heading into the season?
Yeah, regarding the seed area, definitely good to have your seed locked in and secured by now, not only for the pricing and cash saving discounts, but just having that variety that seems to be the hot new one, the one that's performing in all areas of the state. Maybe there's a seed size you need. It's definitely good to at least have that area locked in and secured. Even if cash payments are an option, at least we have it reserved for the needs on your farm.
When it comes to supplies themselves, I know for a few years we were kind of tight, maybe had to go to plan B in some cases. How are we doing?
Yeah, there's different areas of the business that we're talking about, whether it's in the crop protection or the seed, feed ingredients, all those type of products. But in general, it's pretty safe to say a lot of the supplies, whether it be COVID, pandemic, inflation, they all seem to be getting somewhat normalized. More supply prices seem to be getting a little more normalized, some coming down significantly even. So it's all fairly good news in the egg world.
It's nice to hear that compared to what we were talking about a year ago. Let's kind of get some initial thoughts on some of your data. We visited one of your cover crop test plots. That was something relatively new for you.
Yeah, yep. It's kind of a unique plot that we did. Not a lot of different boots on the ground type fields that you can go look at and see the different mixes real time, how they are in your area. And yeah, we got a lot of interest in that. Definitely a lot of different diverse ways we can check different mixes and cropping scenarios and all that, but it definitely is a very hot topic and a lot of conversation and a lot of different trials and errors and learning to be done, that's for sure. A lot of people working together to figure out how to get them incorporated on their farm.
Yeah, when it comes to corn and soybeans, certainly we did something right when it comes to yield this past year. You said you guys were pretty full.
Yep, I think in general, there's obviously some better yields and worse in some areas, but very happy with the yields in the area. Most people saying above average. Definitely quite a few guys saying, no, this is the highest I got, or it was real close to last year's yield. So really good in the area. We had really good grain amounts for soybeans and corn. Actually had to move into some temporary storage options as more than we forecasted or farmers contracted with us. So.
And those were bags. You have a little video on your Facebook page, right? You tried out bags for corn storage.
Yeah, we tried a new, not so much the farming world where silage bags are real popular for storing silage, but in the grain world, the piles seem to be a little more normal, the obviously permanent grain bins. But we wanted to try bags at Rio Creek Feed Mill as we thought we could get them covered up immediately. They're in their individual tubes. We can empty them as we got more permanent storage available or as we process it. So time will tell. We don't have them all picked up yet, but the plan is before spring when temperature swings and different variabilities with storing grain can happen. So we'll see how they work here, but definitely a unique idea and seems to be a good viable option for the future.
And sooner rather than later, the time to have those conversations with your local seed dealer and agronomist. We hope that you have a productive off season, so to speak, and we'll chat with you in spring again.
Thanks, Blaine.
Thanks for joining us.